everybody, welcome in. The Ana Walshe case to me is very mysterious. Let's touch on one of Ana Walsh's tenants and let's hear what she has to say about Ana. Could you imagine if this was a case of a gone girl? I know with the evidence and the 3 boys she would not have left, but I don't think anything would shock me anymore. And with that, let's get into it. Before we get into Ana Walsh's tenants and what they had to say, who is Ana Walshe? She was born on a crib. In 2008, she was ambitious, well-educated, 25 years old, born in Belgrade, Serbia. That is when she met Brian Walsh. Ana was working in a picturesque wheat-lay hotel in the Berkshires. Brian Walsh is the son of a prominent Boston neurosurgeon, since which his father has passed away. One Serbian newspaper quoted Ana's mother as saying she met Brian when she cleaned his apartment. The two of them built a life together in the wealthy seaside suburb of Cohasset, Massachusetts, south of Boston. Brian and Ana married in Serbia in 2015, and after that, it was considered a toxic relationship with a slight "A Star Is Born" vibe. We also know in 2014, Ana made a phone call saying that Brian was threatening her life, but they went on after that to have 3 children. Ana also started working for Tishman Speyer in March of 2022. They knew that she would have to commute from Cohasset to Washington, D.C., but it was reported that an increase in salary was offered. Meanwhile, good old Brian Walsh was back in Cohasset under house arrest for art fraud. And these are the actual paintings above. And now Ana is missing. Is she? There is that little part of me that prays Ana is a gone girl. There are actually a few messages from Ana's mother and a couple that was over at Ana and Brian's house. That will be a separate video. Let's continue. Leading up to Ana's disappearance, close friends of Ana and Brian Walsh's said that Ana was trying to hurry up and get rid of several assets. Mike and Mandy Silva said that Ana recently sold a car and the Revere, Massachusetts apartment they were renting from Ana and Brian for the last 4 years. Let's go ahead and listen to what they have to say.
Ana Walsh's husband remains in jail tonight, charged with misleading police about her disappearance from their home in Boston on New Year's Day. News 4's Jackie Benson has the latest details.
Nothing's adding up.
Mike and Mandy Silva rented their Revere, Massachusetts apartment from Ana and Brian Walsh for the last 4 years. They were also friends with the couple. In the last 6 months, they say something seemed off. Ana was rushing to get rid of assets, including a car, and the apartment they live in, it was sold, Mike says, for cash on December 28th or 29th. Silva shows the last text message he received from Brian Walsh on January 2nd.
I said, Happy New Year on the 1st. Happy New Year. Sorry for the delay. I misplaced my phone and my son just found it. And then nothing after that.
Another comment that the Silvas made, they said they never stayed at a property for more than a year. So I figured maybe they're running from something or hiding from something, Mike said. I mean, she sold all her properties and walked away with a lot of money. Why do I just find this completely intriguing? Not that, God forbid, Ana is deceased, but the other 1% of the what if. I have been going through so many documents and interviews and trying to find out what is going on in Cohasset, Massachusetts. Now, this to me is very important, and I want to add this into this video. So Brian's father's a friend of 35 years, Jeffrey Ornstein, is stating in the affidavit that I am looking at right now, he has known Brian since Brian was 13 years old. He said Brian's father told him that the son had been in a long-term patient at the Austin Riggs Psychiatric Center in Stockbridge, Massachusetts, and was diagnosed as a sociopath. Jeffrey Ornstein also claimed that the father and son were long estranged, and that when Brian was let out a few years ago, after 12 or so years of no contact with his father, Dr. Walsh, turned him down and said, "You are my son, and I will always hope for the best for you, but I do not want to re-engage." Jeffrey Ornstein quoted the father saying, "And if I did, I know that I would be letting mayhem back into my life, and I can't have that." And let's also not forget that the house that Ana owned and sold, where Brian's name was not on the deed, that's the house that burned down in Massachusetts. That was sold for $1.4 million. What am I missing? Please make sure you drop your comments below and try and help me figure this out. But what is going on? If it was not for the fact of the evidence they found, the blood on the knives, hacksaws, hatchets, etc., I would think, maybe she's hanging out with Melissa Caddick. When I read this underneath the Austin Riggs Center, it says, nestled in the Berkshires, the center is unlike most mental health treatment centers. Here in our opening setting in the western Massachusetts, you'll find the space and support you need to understand your problems, find your voice, and make your way forward. Is that where they met? Or was it at the hotel in the Berkshires? That's a coincidence. Anyways, I don't know. But I did hear that Ana has a little temper, that one of her tenants has also said. Everyone, that is it for this video. And with that, it is a wrap. Everyone, thank you for coming in. Please make sure you click that like, the subscribe, and the bell for notifications so you do not miss the next time we drop a video or go live. Everyone have a good day or good night wherever you are in the world, and stay vigilant. I am out.